Hello viewers, welcome back to another weekend video. Today's recipe is a Sri Lankan style dinner idea. Most of these recipes are already shared in my channel, but today's special recipe is this delicious Koonisso Sambol, which I have not shared before. So watch out this video till end to get a better idea about this recipe. A very simple dinner: Pittu with Babath curry, a dal curry, and some hoppers with Koonisso Sambol. Subscribe to Nazeema's Taste of Home. Press the bell icon for latest updates. It's the weekend and we are heading to the butcher shop to get some beef tripe, or we call it Babath, and some kodal. I have some Sri Lankan friends coming for dinner tonight, so I'm going to make some Babath and kodal curry. Cleaning and cutting is the biggest task, so I'm going to do it earlier. So let's first clean and cut the kodal. And Babath is very easy because it is already cleaned. So firstly, let's see how to cook Babath. Heat a pressure cooker, add some oil. When the oil heats up, add a teaspoon of fenugreek seeds, cumin seeds, along with a handful of chopped onions, about 2 tablespoons of ginger and garlic paste, along with curry leaves and rampe, a piece of cinnamon stick, 2 or 3 green chilies. Give it a good mix and saute it for about a minute. Add 1 large tomato finely chopped. Saute again for a couple of minutes. Add some salt. I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoons of red chili powder and half teaspoon turmeric powder, and saute it and fry the red chili powder in the oil to get that nice red color in the meat. And then let's add the spices: 1 tablespoon meat masala, or you can add curry powder, and 2.5 tablespoons of coriander powder. Add about 3 or 4 cardamoms to give a nice flavor, and then let's add the clean and rinsed Babath. We call it tripe in Sri Lanka. Give it a good mix, and then I'm going to add the clean kodal and put on the lid and cook it for about 2 or 3 minutes. Now you can see the water has released. Now let's add enough water to cook the meat and pressure cook it for about 35 to 45 minutes on very low heat. Meanwhile this is cooking, I am going to mix the first batter or the upper batter. Add 3 cups of white rice flour. This is store-bought white rice flour. I have already shared this recipe many times. Add 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Mix it and add 1 egg, 1 teaspoon quick active yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar, salt as needed. I am going to add about 4 cups of very thick coconut milk. This depends on your rice flour. Sometimes you might need less or more. Give it a good mix, and I am using the hand blender and blend it for about a minute. You can use the regular blender and keep it covered for about 2 hours for fermentation. Now meanwhile, let's make the Koonisso Sambol. This recipe we need some garlic pods, onions, curry leaves and rampe, tamarind pulp, and some red chili flakes, and tiny dried shrimps. I am going to use about 200 grams crispy tiny shrimps. I bought it from the Chinese shop. Heat a pan or a kadai and add enough oil to deep fry. Meanwhile, I am going to rinse the crispy tiny shrimp. Rinse it few times and squeeze the water very well and spread it in a paper towel to remove some of the moisture. Meanwhile, I am going to fry about 3 large onions finely sliced. Squeeze the moisture from the onions before you fry it. Fry it carefully until golden color without burning. Do not over fry it, otherwise it will become really dark. I am going to fry in 2 batches, and now I am going to remove it to a oil drainer. Do not remove it to a paper towel, that will become soggy. And then I have sliced about 100 grams of garlic and fry it until golden color. Garlic fries really fast, so when the garlic is pale golden color, transfer it quickly to an oil drainer. And then I am going to use 100 grams of ginger, peeled and cut into fine strips and fried until golden color. And then remove it to a plate and keep it aside. Add a handful of curry leaves and fry it until crispy, and do not over fry it, it will change the color. Fry a handful of rampe cut into small pieces and remove it quickly. Into a blender jar, let's add the deep fried ginger and garlic and blend it to a powder. From the same oil, add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil and heat it, and let's add about 100 grams of red chili flakes and fry it only for about 30 seconds, and then quickly add the shrimp. Fry it together for about 3 or 4 minutes until it is crispy. Add a piece of cinnamon, about 3 cardamoms for flavoring. Now lower the heat and give it a good mix, and then let's add the powdered ginger and garlic. Mix further and check for salt, and add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of white sugar. And now let's add the fried onions, curry leaves and rampe. Mix it further for about 2 minutes, and then let's add 2 tablespoons of tamarind pulp. If you do not have tamarind pulp, you can add 2 tablespoons of lime juice or lemon. Give it a good mix, and now it's almost ready. Now look at this delicious and flavorful Koonisso Sambol. I just love it. Remove it to a plate and enjoy with some white rice or any other Sri Lankan dishes. Now I am going to make the pittu. Add 2 cups of rice flour. This is a new trending method on Facebook I saw recently, and it is so easy, even the beginners can do it. Add some salt and add some water and mix it with your hands just like this, and add 1.5 cups of shredded coconut and crumble it just like this. Add a little more water if you need, and look what I am going to do. I am going to use the hand mixer and crumble this pittu with this hand mixer for about a minute. So now even beginners can do this, and whoever doesn't know how to crumble pittu, this is one of the easiest method I discovered recently, and it makes life so easy. And watch out this. I am making kurakang pittu, or you can even make red rice pittu the same way as this. Look at this easy crumbled kurakang pittu. Steam it in your pittu mold as you want, and here I am tempering some dal curry for dinner tonight. And then look at this delicious kurakang rice flour and white rice flour pittu. It has turned out perfectly without any mess. So do try this method when you make pittu next time. Meanwhile, my hopper batter has fermented really well after about 2 hours. So let's make the hoppers now. I have shared this quick and easy hopper batter or appam batter many times in my Facebook page and YouTube channel. And meantime, my dinner is almost ready now, and my hoppers have turned out really well, and I'm going to make some egg hoppers as well for dinner tonight for my visitors. And look at this well cooked and soft and delicious Babath curry. And here comes my dinner table tonight. Hope you enjoyed this delicious dinner ideas. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and family. Spread the joy of cooking. See you soon with another interesting recipe. Thanks for watching. See you later.